Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? It's neighborhood friendly cheesecake Trent Sneed here in the booth. Welcome to round number 2 of Sidewinder Racing, the Fort Worth Screen Print Xfinity Series. We're at Homestead Miami Speedway, and very quickly I just go ahead and say the obvious. I apologize for this not being live streamed. For those that have been here a while, y'all know my internet's not a guarantee, unfortunately. But as always, whenever crap like this happens, I got the record button going, so this will be uploaded overnight. My internet isn't horrific like it usually is during an outage, but it's just not good enough to actually stream. So hopefully this will get uploaded overnight with no issue. We'll get drivers out on track. We got the 99 Joseph Selby. We got the 30 of Blake Roebuck. We have last week's winner, the 44 of C. Pablo Cory Deal. Looking to dominate Florida here if he wins here tonight. Fastest man in practice was this 41 of Derek Watkins. Riding the lip, going to go into the outside wall. And I believe that's going to pretty much ruin his hopes at getting the pole. Right now, the 30 of Roebuck going to be your pole sitter as he looks like he wrecked coming across the line. The 24, Justin Sipes. He's coming off pit road, begin his qualifying lap. And the 41 of Watkins. Going to qualify P3. DG Swiss going to bring it home in 4th here on the board. Cory's still trying to do his qualifying run. We got the 8 of Clint Roberts still running junior scheme. Doing his second qualifying lap here, coming off of turn 2 down the backstretch. Cory Deal jumps to 3rd on the board. And off of turn number 4, the 8, hanging there out there, a little loose and at the line. Clint's going to park the grade 8 in 5th. Not a bad qualifying effort at all. I'll say that, and Chris Stonerock jumps to 5th in the 48 machine. And Justin Sipes in the 24 jumps to the top of the board. And C. Pablo jumps to the top of the board right after. So Cory Deal looking to go 2 in a row. He's going to have, as they run down, was qualified, but right now he has a good shot early. So he's going to jump to the top of the board. 48 of Stone Rock. Looks like he's done with his qualifying. Jarrett Talmadge jumps up to 3rd. Not a bad run at all. The 34 of Isaac Shelby jumps up to 6th. Brian Conover, he's coming out to do his qualifying lap. He's on his last lap right now with 30 seconds remaining here in qualifying. And at the line, 97's going to park it in 9th. Jeremy Scherer looks like he's just barely going to get a lap in. Oh no, he was just now starting his laps. Well, alrighty. That's going to pretty much do it for qualifying here. I'll go and get the starting lineup. Starting on pole is going to be the 44 of Cory Deal. Hold on here. Discord. Someone in the Discord asking where the stream is, even though I mentioned what was happening, so I mentioned it again. Alright, so once again, starting on pole, going to be the 44 of Cory Deal, followed by the 24 of Justin Sipes. Third's going to be the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge. Fourth going to be the 30 of Blake Roebuck. Fifth going to be the 99 of Joseph Selby, followed by the 34 of Isaac Shelley. Have I saying Shelby the entire time? It's Shelley. My God. 7th is going to be the 33 of Ty Leclerc, followed by the 41 of Derek Watkins. Then we got the 97 of Brian Conover and the 48 of Chris Stonerock round out the top 10. And it's going to be the 8 of Clint Roberts, who's currently going over the rules. I hope it's not being or his audio's overshadowing mine here. 12th is going to be the 19 of Josh Anderson, followed by the 26 of DG Swiss. Then we got the 18 of Henry Wyndham and the 28 of Jonathan Ledger round out the top 15. It's going to be the 04 of Tyler Lanin and the 68 of Jake Lawrence. Then we got the 63, the Ghost Man, Travis Martin, and the 14, Michael Edwards. 37 of Cliff Mullins round out the top 20. And it's going to be the 95 of Jeremy Clapper, the 9 of J.R. Deal, the 38 of Tyler Stillwell. That's a name I haven't heard in a good bit. And I think Tyler's technically still driving for Chance 2. So I think I technically own that car. 24th is going to be the 46 of Kenneth Shepard. And we got the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn, the 15 of Jeremy Scherer, the 7 of Lucky Carl Eck. Then we got the 20 of Derek Wilden, and the 84 of Vincent Price, the 21 of William Oshebrander, the 13 of James Smith, and round out the field here is going to be the 12 of Cameron Andrews. And my God, I finally got that starting lineup complete. And I don't see Cory in Discord, so not going to be able to do the Pulsar interview, but it doesn't matter. Green flag in the air. 44 leads him into turn 1 on that inside. The outside is the preferred line here, as Cory's just about going to be able to clear the 24 as they come up off of turn number 2 down the backstretch for the first time here tonight. Already getting a little bit of separation there, as I believe we have a battle going on for third. Talmadge, yep, side by side with the 99 machine. Joseph Selby, and we got the 33 of Ty Leclerc as well, fighting on the inside. So about to work their way back through turn 1 again. The 44 Cory Deal going to be your leader. He leads the inaugural lap here. As we go back a little mid-pack or so, we got the 68 Jake Lawrence trying to go around the 48 of Chris Stonerock. Right now, 68 trying to get the draft. I believe that is the 48 machine. Or is that the 26? Oh, it's probably because everything's still shaking out. Oh, there it goes! Who was that? Not sure who that was. Oh, and the 48's around. It was the 97 of Brian Conover. So a couple people that may have did a little bit of ARCA braking. See what happened with this 33 when he got into him. We saw someone else in the background. Well, that wasn't. Who in the world hit the 97? Now I'm confused. I managed to confuse myself. That's what happened to the 48 there. The 4. That's not even the 4. Who is that, though? It's not going to give me the proper car number, is it? Dang, custom numbers messing with me. By the way, the 97 got loose. Backed her down, held the brake right there in the middle, and unfortunately, whoever's in that 4 car. Oh, it was the 45. Or 46, I mean. Motion blur made it look like it just said 4. The 46. Kenneth Shepard. Ah! The smoke! I keep forgetting the smoke is absolutely insane. Just didn't know where to go.
Yeah. You want him to stay in front of you where he was? Just have it clear until he goes. Yeah, yeah. You go.
Appreciate it.
Going back to the leader, Cory Deal. So far, the hard charger after these 4 or so green flag laps appears to be... Looks like the 12 of Cameron Andrews. He's made up 13 spots so far. Looks like he's blinking a little bit. Hopefully we'll get the 1 to green this time. Go back racing with about 120 to go. And lights are still on the pace car, so not quite going to go back racing. Well, I don't think Cory's saving fuel. He's got hammered down right at 7,500 RPM. Let's see about the 24. He's the same way. Everyone might. It may be an iRacing glitch, actually, because I remember it sounded like a... On some tracks, it sounded like drivers were downshifting, but they never actually were. Once again, the 44 is still your leader as we're under caution after the 97 got loose.
I really wonder if iRacing East Coast server having issues because the Arca server last night was garbage.
Now we are 1 to green. Going to go back racing with 120 laps to go.
I guess like there was that whole something about hacking.
After updating, yep, the 12. Cameron Andrews going to be your hard charger so far. He's made up 16 spots after 5 or so green flag laps.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So you head into turn 3.
I don't think it's too bad right now.
Off turn 4, pace car is in. And green flag back in the air. Great restart by the 44, Cory Deal. Jumps out to about a car length ahead of the 24 as they head into turn 1. 99 gets a little loose, jumps up to the top of the racetrack, side by side with the 33 of Ty Leclerc for 3rd spot. That 33 got a whale of a restart from the looks of it, got around the 83. Running in 4th spot, and the 24, Sipes trying to find a way around the 44. Deal, still your leader as Sipes trying to find a way around the 99 of Joseph Selby. Trying to find a way around the 24 as Sipes going to the outside for the race lead. Not quite able to get the run. Now on the back stretch, as we can see back about 10th or so spot. We got a big battle going on here. DG Swiss going around the outside of Clint Roberts. As well as the 04 of Tyler Landon. As I hear a little bit of contact behind these boys. Going on board with the 30 of Roebuck. You can see they're about 3 wide back in the pack. I think that's the 14 of Michael Edwards. And it is the winner of Daytona in the Truck Series this past Thursday night. Got a big run on the 84 of Vincent Price, and so does the 23. Got a couple of drivers blinking from the looks of it here. Back up front, it's still the 44, Cory Deal, your leader, with Justin Sipes right behind him, trying to find a run. Sipes clips the apron, doesn't appear to lose too much momentum now, peeking to the outside to get to the race lead. Still not quite able to. Back into 1. I'm surprised these guys are... Well, I say that Sipes run in the middle during practice. Oh, yellow flag is in the air. 28 Jonathan Ledger got loose.
Like old school Arrow game.
Oh. Actually, hold on. Did he have help from the 28? Yeah, or the 23. Went to the inside, clips the apron, and slides up and just makes contact with the 28 of Ledger. Got Ledger loose, trying to hold on to it. Unfortunately, came down in front of the 97 and the 13. It just sent him around.
Out of 2, out of 2.
That's going to be the second caution of the night.
Atlanta on the schedule?
Atlanta's actually next week.
Oh boy.
I got Lewis off 4, and I was stopped in the middle of the track, and I got T-boned.
If we get this going, Homestead in Atlanta, that'd be fine. Lucky dog coming high.
46, Kenneth Shepard, going to be the lucky dog. So I'm currently doing speed tests here while we're under caution to see if I can get this going live.
Okay, good sport there. I don't have the talent to type that.
He was about to go down. Secrets are no fun.
All I said was good run, fun. Hit him with the fun, too.
We're right just on the threshold of it. It's dropping off again. I want it to be at 10 megabytes of upload. 10 or megabits per second. If I could get to 10, I'd throw it live, but we're hovering right at 7 to 8. It's trying to get there, but just no, it's close but no cigar. I dare say cautions here are more brutal than Daytona or Talladega. $14 laps though. The 44, Cory Deal, still your leader. I said the 14 or 44. I said the 14, I meant 44. After 14 or so, okay, I think that's what I did. I'm so absent-minded today, it's unreal.
Because, yeah, no speed. We'll go outside this time, so. So, you know.
10, Burp.
yourself and find out what's good.
Really? Like, why are we pushing each other too wide under yellow? And why are we crashing into each other under yellow? It's uncalled for.
Sorry, I thought my cup of coffee. I apologize. That was twice there, but
So we take the one to green.
Alright. It's not hard to pay attention. I don't know. Daniel, get in front of me.
Alrighty. And I'm almost convinced that's a glitch at this point, because it still sounds like everyone's, 8,000 RPM. That is loud, even by iRacing standards. As they come off turn 4, a pace car going to make its way onto pit road. And we are back racing. Cory Deal with an absolutely one hell of a restart, as well as the 33 of Leclerc. 24 of Sipes caught lacking from the looks of it. Going to drop down to third as Cory goes to the inside and Leclerc going to the top of the racetrack. Ty going to get the run off of turn 2. Not going to be able to get back up to the 44 though. And the 3, Justin Sipes to the inside for second spot. Side by side a 33 of Leclerc. And might be 2 or 3 wide for the race lead. Cory comes up to cover. We're going to be 2 wide for the race lead here, I'm pretty sure. Sipes going to chuck it into the inside. Cory trying to come down to cover. Now Leclerc may have the run coming off of turn 2. Cory sliding up off the bottom. And here comes Sipes to the inside. Side by side down the backstretch for the race lead. Sipes throwing it into the corner. Cory trying to hang on the outside. Through 3 and 4, Justin Sipes nosing out ahead. Cory coming back on the outside. Sipes going to lead it. New leader at the line, Justin Sipes. Still side by side for the race lead. Cory trying to hang on the outside. Sipes looks like he's going to clear. Justin Sipes officially to the point down the backstretch. Does Cory go for the crossover? He looks to the inside now. Not quite able to do anything. Sipes going to be able to hold on for the moment. Looks a little free, maybe. Not quite. Just the way camera angle. Justin Sipes continuing to lead now. Cory still running a low type line here. Pulling back to the inside of the 24. He's still just about there, pulling back in line. And as these two go at it, that may allow the 33, the 99, and company to just maybe save their tires. Off of 4, the 24 continuing to lead. The 44 Cory Deal still hanging about a car length or so back behind. Right now, I just say save your tires. 44 continuing to get a run down the backstretch. Peeking to the inside, still not quite able to do anything. Throwing it back to the bottom for the race lead. Still has his nose there as they work their way off of 4. We're going to be side by side down the front stretch. Cory just getting a little bit of a side draft as they head back into 1. Sipes continue to hold a nose out front here, but Cory, he's nosing out ahead off of turn 2. Side by side down the backstretch, Cory not quite clear. Absolutely fantastic racing going on here as Cory Deal going to clear the 24 and retake the race lead off turn 4. Meanwhile, the 99 going to the inside of Ty Leclerc as Leclerc almost smacked the outside wall. In fact, he may have just barely grazed it as Selby looking to clear the 33 off turn 2, and he will do so. Joseph Selby going to move up into 3rd spot. And here comes the 30 of Roebuck, and Leclerc looking to make a crossover down the backstretch heading into 3. Roebuck trying to get in the action now as he pulls in right behind the 33. Thinking about making a 3rd lane up the middle, going to pull back up behind the 99. And almost grazes the outside wall. Selby still fighting tough on the outside. Still too wide for 3rd spot. Selby trying to get the run on the outside. Has a little draft help from the 30. Meanwhile, the 44 Cory Deal trying to drive away. Selby officially has a spot now. Roebuck trying to follow in suit. Looking to the outside of Ty Leclerc. This will be for 4th. Roebuck not quite able to get to that outside. Does he send her to the bottom? Trying to get the run. He has the run. Going to be side by side. As Leclerc may have grazed the wall, still able to hold on. Meanwhile, back up front, it's still the 44 of Cory Deal trying to hold off the 24 of Justin Sipes. Sipes still hanging about a car length back. That is big wiggle from the 99 of Joseph Selby. And here comes the 30 of Roebuck to the inside of Leclerc. Off turn 2, Roebuck is just about clear. Going to pull up in front of the 33 and Leclerc looking to go for the crossover down the backstretch. Side by side as they head into 3. Ooh, the 33 may just barely grazes the apron, almost throws him up the racetrack as we're still too wide off turn 4. And Leclerc able to hold on. Meanwhile, the 44, Cory Deal, still leading here at Homestead. That's about a 3/10 gap over the 24 machine. Now to JR Deal, side by side with the 14 of Michael Edwards. This will be a battle for, I believe, 14th. Edwards trying to get the advantage on the outside. Has a little bit of front end damage, but he's going to clear the 9 as well as the 95 of Jeremy Clapper. Meanwhile, the 30 of Roebuck getting around the 99 of Selby. The 99 of Selby must have gotten the wall. In fact, I think I see some right front damage on the hood, and I do. So Leclerc and Roebuck now have gotten ahead of the 99 machine. Four-tenth gap separating the 44 and the 24. Josh Anderson in the 19, running in 13th spot, trying to run down the 8 of Clint Roberts. Roberts running in 12th, right behind the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. There's a little bit of wiggle from the 04 of Lanin, trying to go around the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Has a run down the front stretch, actually just checking up ever so slightly. Maybe trying to get a late apex to find a run on this 37 machine. Off of 2, Mullins still holding on to 8th spot. 83 Tall Madge running in 7th spot. Can't quite get it. There we go. Finally got a camera angle on him. Well, I say that, he may be blinking ever so slight. Oh, it's going to be more than ever so slightly. Back up to the leader, Cory Deal. About a second lead over the 24 of Justin Sipes. And something definitely amiss on that 99 car now. We got the 63, the Ghost Man, Travis Martin, coming by on the outside. And Travis going to move into the top 5. You can see the 30 of Roebuck trying again to get around the 33 of Leclerc. Not quite able to still. Less than 100 laps to go. It's Roebuck going down to the inside, trying to find a run on this 33 machine. They come off for Roebuck, trying to get the run, still just not quite able to. In fact, a pretty good wiggle there from that 30 machine. Here comes the 63, Travis Martin. He's trying to get a run on these boys. I think it's obvious here that this 30 machine is faster than the 33, because even though the 30's had, a wiggle, he's still just about caught back up when he's throwing her to the inside again. Catching up to a person is one thing, but getting around him, it's gonna be another. Throwing her to the inside, it definitely got tight, trying to get back into the gas quicker. As yellow flag is in the air. Oh, 12. Cameron Andrews goes airborne.
Well, there was that.
12 got loose or something.
Just have to look around for a couple laps to try and find something. Here's your tire.
Weird looking because as you saw, he kind of blinks out. Right in front of the 34.
We're still gonna have a couple laps. It's not over yet.
I'm expecting pit road to be a fairly busy place here as drivers coming to get tires.
Yeah, it should be a 3-lap shootout at the stage after this.
A 3-lap shootout till a caution for, I believe, a stage end. Is that right? Actually, I'm not sure if that's right. I don't really know when it's coming down pit road.
Coming up high, guys.
Okay, so they are going to throw a stage caution on lap 40. 4 extra sets of tires. So I imagine everyone's pretty much staying out here. Definitely going to be an interesting strategy here because it's only going to be about 3 or 4 lap old tires, which, well, with iRacing, that could be a pretty big difference because we do have drivers coming down pit road. Roebuck is one of the drivers that came down pit road. So if these guys took tires and they're going to stay out for the stage break, this could be a very interesting strategy.
One stage break, right, Clint?
Sorry, what was that?
This is the only stage break, correct?
Yeah. Just the stage.
I'm going to do another speed test here, see how it's looking.
So we're gonna run 3 laps and have a competition. Correct. I'm sorry, like the whole basically is more of a competition than I guess we're talking about. I think the way you heard it is good. It's just because we're all used to running through and running through and that too. You know? Yeah, I got you. I should probably explain it a little better.
Ah, still close, but no cigar.
We'll top for it.
I'm gonna go bottom. I'm hashtag roll bottom. Sorry.
All right. So we're 1 degree. We're going to go back with 3 laps to go till the end of this stage.
And if a caution does come out before the end of lap 3, then basically will be awarded at the flag. So however it lines us up after the caution, that's what one we can do.
Jim.
Alrighty. Time to end the stage. If another caution comes out, I believe I heard Robert say that will count as the end of the stage. I have a feeling wheel spin is going to be a factor in this as pace car is in. And green flag in the air. Great restart by this 44. The 33 of Leclerc trying to get a run on the 24 of Sipes, and here comes the Ghost Man as well. Travis Martin looking to the inside of Leclerc for 3rd spot. Trying to get the run, not quite able to. And watch some of these guys, such as the 30 of Roebuck. You know, they came in, probably got tires. Watch for these guys to start making moves. And Roebuck gonna make it 3 wide off turn 4 as they're almost wrecking off of 4. Meanwhile, back up front, Deal still the leader with 2 laps to go in the stage. Excuse me. Back down the backstretch here is the 24, almost into that outside wall. The Ghost Man, Travis Martin, into 3rd. As yellow flag is in the air, that's going to do it for the end of the stage. The 68 of Jake Lawrence. The 04, and I see the 8's involved. Man. It's just the 8 got into the outside. I don't know, there's more to it than that. The 8 got into the wall, but that's not what brought out the yellow. What brought out the yellow here?
What's up? Sorry.
The 04 gets into the wall and then comes back down in front of the 83. Just narrowly avoids the 33. Nowhere for that 8 machine to go. Oh, and the 19. Josh Anderson, nowhere for him to go either. I expect pit road to be a pretty busy place, as everyone just about coming down pit road. And yep, the 30 of Roebuck gonna take the race lead. They're only having a lap or 2 on those tires. See who wins the race off of pit road.
Let's go.
Cliff Mullins is going for it. Cliff Mullins going to win the race off of pit road. Followed by Deal and then Travis Martin. Great pit stop by the 37.
Yeah, he had to stop to avoid hitting those top cars.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take stock. For some
So for the drivers that stayed out, it's time to see how much of a difference a couple lap old tires really make.
Because of it.
Is it sight or pit?
As Deal going to drop down into 7th spot, so 5 drivers
But
stayed out.
Is it Conover or Conover? Conover. Deal or Cox? Nice. Is it Traddy or Traddy?
Swift or trash?
Hey, wait a minute.
Everyone's having a bit of fun here under yellow. Alright, I'm guessing for this restart, we'll give ourselves a little bit of a crank it up, brought to you by Snead Game Farm. So we do take the 1 to green. So your leader right now is the 30 of Blake Roebuck. Him and 4 others have stayed out. A little bit of pit strategy. The hard charger right now, as they run, appears to be the 38 of Tyler Stillwell. He's made up 18 spots thus far. Alrighty. Once again, this restart will be a crank it up brought to you by Snead Game Farm.
Alright, people. My bad. We're pretty slow. What the heck is that?
Yellow flag in the air for an accident coming down the backstretch. Stillwell hits the outside wall. Unfortunately, ricochets himself off the wall and right into the 04 of Tyler Lehman. Nowhere for the 04, the 28 to go. See who comes down pit road. The 84, the 28, the 8, the 04. And that might be it in terms of drivers that's come down pit road. Blake Roebuck, though, still your leader. Our charger right now is the 13 of James Smith. He's made up 17 spots so far.
Jared, I can't undo this. If I blink out again, I'll... I mean, I can hear you all the way.
All right. Cory right now is up to 5th. He has fresh tires. He's the first one with fresh tires here. Alright, hopefully we'll get the 1 to green here. It looks like we will. The 30 already lining up on the inside. DG Swiss making up second spot. So Roebuck and Swiss going to be your front row for this restart. Right now I'm going to say that 44, watch for him. He's shown speed, as we've already seen with him leading most of the race here. He does have the freshest tires so far, so he might be able to make something happen here. Alright, as they head through 3 and 4, getting ready to go back racing.
Yo.
Pace car is in. And green flag back in the air. Great restart by this 30 machine. The wheel spin on the 26 is in here as he's side by side with the 14 of Michael Edwards for second spot. Where does the 44 go? It's down the backstretch. Edwards going to slide up in front of his teammate. His contact looks like almost made between the 44 and the 26 as Edwards goes down to cover the inside. Still side by side is Swiss trying to use the outside. The 33, Ty Leclerc, loose off turn 4. He saves it! Hell of a job by the 33 of Ty Leclerc. What a save by this 33 machine. That was absolutely incredible. Let's go back and look at that again. Gonna go on board with this gyro cam. Let's see how much of a handful this thing was. Look at that! That's some wheeling right there, ladies and gentlemen. We fast forward, they're just about 3 wide again. Meanwhile, the 44 Cory Deal, he's up to third. Up to second now. A second back from the 30 of Blake Roebuck. DG Swiss still fighting on this outside, though. Loose, makes contact. Oh my God! Oh my good God! Keep your fingers crossed, everyone. Keep your fingers crossed.
Trouble.
At the spot.
I am very much concerned for the 63 of Travis Martin. He went head on into that outside wall. And you heard it as soon as I saw him go dead right. I started reacting because I knew that one was going to be nothing short of nasty. 26 got loose and unfortunately hooks a 63 head on into the outside wall and then goes up and over into the catch fence. You see the 37 of Cliff Mullins also going up in the air. And the 63 comes to rest on his roof. Once again, I am monitoring to see if we have an update on this 63's condition. I know he's probably going to the nearest hospital. Let's go on board with the 63. Unfortunately, he may actually be a ghost man now. We're going on board with Travis Martin.
Look at dog outside.
See what happened to the 37 as well. Oh, that's an even worse impact almost. Head onto that inside wall. You see the 37's get in the car, refire, get it back going. I'm not sure if he's okay, but he's probably doing better than the 63 machine. Oh, he is. He's still racing. Still looking for an update on the 63's condition here. All I can tell you now is the 30 of Blake Roebuck is still your leader. DG, I believe, has used his quick repair. All right, your hard charger right now as they run. Looks like it's going to be the 84 of Vincent Price. He's made up 18 spots so far. One thing I just noticed here, actually, on a Race Lab apps ticker thing, we may run out of time for the session. Actually, never mind. No, we will not. It says we're about 48 minutes in out of an hour and 9 minutes, but according to iRacing there, we still have like 2 hours or something remaining. So, never mind. So, we do go 1 to green. Roebuck, once again, your leader here with Vincent Price being the hard charger. Alrighty. So work their way off turn 4. Pace car is in. And green flag back in the air. Great restart by the 30 of Roebuck. He's already going to clear up ahead of the 44 and lead him into turn 1. Deal, though, trying to clear the 14 of Michael Edwards. The 2 Daytona winners side by side as they work their way off turn 2. Edwards trying to get the run on the bottom, but Cory Deal has draft help from the 24 on the top, and Deal gonna nose out ahead as they head into turn 3. Back off of turn 4, the 24, Justin Sipes, side by side with the 14 of Michael Edwards. You see Ty Leclerc in the middle of this as well. And at the line, Sipes gonna just nose out ahead of the 14 for 3rd spot. The 30. Blake Roebuck still your leader as they head into turn 1, but you see the 44 Cory Deal starting to run him down. As the 14 Edwards almost slides into the 24. You can visibly see him kind of lift off the throttle there to avoid that. As they come back down this back stretch. Going to fall in behind the 33 of Ty Leclerc. And the 44 of Cory Deal is side by side with Blake Roebuck for the race lead off turn number 4. Cory Deal back to the race lead at Homestead. Leclerc trying to find a way around the 24 of Justin Sipes for 3rd spot. Almost grazes the wall. Has a run as they come down the backstretch. Heading into turn 3. Still just tucking in right behind the 24. Now back off turn 4. Deal continuing to pull away a little bit. Joseph Selby running in 6th. It's kind of the last car in this little lead pack. Behind him, looks like it's going to be the 19 of Josh Anderson running in 7th. Then you got the 9 of JR Deal. JR's loose off turn 2. Just about saves it. Comes up side by side with the 84 of Vincent Price and the 26 of DG Swiss. Going to make it 3 wide up the middle. Off 4 going to pull in behind the 84 of Price. So DG going to try and find a way around this 9 machine now. As they work their way off of turn 2. JR got loose here last time. Going to keep it in one piece. And now fighting back side by side with the 84. Let's say that, but he's back outside in contact up there between, I believe that's the 97 of Conover and the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. Battle for about 9th spot. As Conover has it now after making a little bit of contact. Now side by side with the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. And Conover gets around the 23. .30 of Roebuck still trying to find a way to catch back up to the 44 of Cory Deal. Right now it's a half-second gap. The 24 of Justin Sipes, he's trying to find a way around the 30. So work their way back off turn 4. Ty Leclerc in the 33. Right now, this top 4, they've been running up front all night, almost. So we're getting close to the halfway point. Off to Roebuck and this 33 almost got to the outside wall from the looks of it. 14, Michael Edwards round out the top 5. You have Joseph Selby behind him. They're trying to find a way around. Roebuck, he's still right behind this 44. About 1 or 2 car lengths back. Cory may have used up his tires early in this run. Cory still out ahead by about 2 or so car lengths as the 30 of Roebuck grazes the outside wall. And now the apron, he's going to slide up the track a little bit. So I think we'll probably hit the halfway point next time by. Sipes still running ahead of the 33, trying to run down the 2 leaders. Off of turn 4, Deal still the leader, looking to hit the halfway point. And we will hit the halfway point. As DG Swiss moves up into 8th spot. Now trying to run down the 97 of Brian Conover. And Conover trying to run down the 99 of Joseph Selby. Right now 4 seconds back from the leader. Scherer about to be under fire from the 84 of Vincent Price. Vincent still the hard charger. He's made up 19 spots, looking to make it an even 20 if he can get around the 15 of Scherer. You see the 97, oh no, that's the 14 of Michael Edwards. Side by side with the 99 of Selby. That'll be for 5th spot. Selby trying to get around him. Still side by side as they come off turn 4. And Selby takes the spot, and here comes the 26 of DG Swiss trying to go around the 97 of Conover. And Michael Edwards coming by on the inside. Gonna let these 2 guys by on the outside. Does DG make a 3rd lane through the middle, or is he gonna stay up top? Oh, he's a little loose, has to breathe the throttle. DG still just waiting to make a move right now, trying to get around the 14 and then the 97. Off of turn 4, DG with a run down the front stretch. Peeking to the inside in turn 1, he is there, side by side with his teammate in Michael Edwards. This will be a battle for 7th spot. And now side by side with the 97 of Conover as well. Not quite able to get around the 97, but he does get around the 14. So now this is going to be a battle for 6th spot. Woo! Trying to put his nose in there as they work their way off turn 4. Using a little bit of side draft. Going to pull back in behind. Now peeks to the inside again. Once again, for 6th spot. DG Swiss going around the 97 of Brian Conover. He'll make the pass. Brian looking to make a crossover, though. Falls back in line. DG now knocking on the door of the top 5, trying to get around the 99 of Joseph Selby. And after that, it is a 5-second gap the top 4 has amassed over the rest of this field. Cory has about a 2nd gap over the 30 of Blake Roebuck. Justin Sipes and the 33 Ty Leclerc still trying to find a way up there as Leclerc looking to the inside of Sipes for 3rd. Down the front stretch. Leclerc looking to the outside potentially here. Down the backstretch, Leclerc looking for a run as the 24 may have just grazed the outside wall. Here comes Leclerc to the inside. Justin just throwing it in just a little bit deeper, able to hang on to the spot. We may have a battle here between Talmadge and the 28 of Ledger. Well, if we did, the Talmadge is kind of starting to drive away a little bit. And Swiss has gotten around the 99 of Joseph Selby. 14, Michael Edwards side by side with the 97 of Brian Conover. And Edwards looking to move up into 7th. Back off 4. Now Edwards a little loose, almost grazes the wall, trying to hold on to the spot as Conover looking for a crossover into 1. Still side by side as the 99 almost into the outside wall. Is Conover going to complete the crossover down the backstretch? Edwards peeking back to the bottom. Meanwhile, Sipes and Leclerc going around the 30 of Blake Roebuck for 2nd and 3rd. And Leclerc looking back to the inside of Sipes for 2nd. Still side by side, Leclerc trying to get the run. Still too wide with 53 laps to go. Leclerc is still just side by side, nosing out ahead. He has a run down the backstretch. These boys still running side by side. Roebuck getting a run again. And off of 4. Sipes, bad sideways, cuts across the nose of the 30. Fantastic save and fantastic heads up drawn by the 30. Making sure that wasn't nearly as bad as what it could have been. 2.1 seconds is the gap now to the leader. Cory Deal still out in front. Gonna see if this 33 machine can run him down. These guys came in for tires at the same time. As Leclerc pretty sideways off turn 4. Both guys have pretty much clean air. 2.1 seconds. I'll bring up Race Lab apps here and we're gonna take a look here and see who's running the faster lap times. So right now it's just 2 to 2.1 second gap. This 33 may be a bit faster than the 44. Coming to 50 laps to go. Cory ran a 35.8. And the 33 has ran a 35.6, 2/10 almost. Right now, this 33 machine is the fastest car on track. Don't know how long that's going to last. Don't know if that 33 is using up his tires or what. Trying to charge down and run in, or charge in and run down the 44. See that the gap went back up to 2.2. Sipes is trying to run down the 33 again. 49 laps to go. Meanwhile, the 14 Michael Edwards got around the 99 of Joseph Selby. Selby may have just cracked the outside wall. It's been an interesting fall from grace for this poor 99 car. Was at one point up in the top pack, and now he's just steadily kind of dropping back. Roebuck still doing a great job running the top 5, still in the lead pack draft after having a, honestly, 6 or so lap older tires. Well, actually, probably 2 laps. Gets a big run on the 24. Actually has to check up to either avoid hitting the 24 or the outside wall. Meanwhile, Cory Deal still in control of this race, coming up on some lap traffic. 7 Lucky Carlette going to let Cory by on the outside. Now Cory looking like he's going to run down the 04 of Tyler Lanen and the 83 of Jared Talmadge. Cory's going by on the inside. As the 04 looking to the inside of Jared. This will be for 21st. Battling right behind the leader. As this goes on, what is this 33 going to do when he catches up on these guys? As Leclerc has already put himself over a second of distance over third place. 24 of Justin Sipes. As Roebuck now is peeking to the inside of Sipes for third.
Which lane?
Leclerc has elected the inside. 2.5 seconds between Leclerc and the leader, Cory Deal. It's lucky he's going to let the 33 by on the inside. As Lanen into the outside wall, bounces off, keeps going the right direction. This 33, he's caught right behind these guys. They're going to let him by on the outside.
Where you walking,
Sipes going by on the outside. What happened to Roebuck? Oh, Roebuck's on pit road. So watch for the leaders come in about 2 or so laps. For what could be final pit stops. 2.7 seconds is the gap between the 44 and the 33. Almost 3 seconds now. Sipes now a second back to the 33 of Leclerc. Selby 14 seconds back, and then you got the 15 of Jeremy Scherer. And Vincent Price, and the 38 of Tyler Stillwell still hanging in here in the top 10, trying to run down the 84 of Vincent Price. As Price almost going to the outside wall, here comes Stillwell to capitalize. Just about too wide down the backstretch. Not quite able to make anything happen yet. So we go back up to the leader. 2.9 to 3 seconds is the gap. Off 4. Still waiting to see that 44 come down pit road. Waiting to see when the leaders will actually come down to pit, and if we will see any short pits. As here comes the 30 of Roebuck on fresh tires going around. I believe that was the 33, or that was the 24. Oh, good lord, that was a lap car that just blinked there for a second. Don't know where his actual location is. And Roebuck going to go around the 13 on the outside. That's going to put Roebuck, the first car, 1 lap down. It's the 44 Cory Deal now back in lap traffic. Went around the 20 of Jonathan Ledger, and now going to go around the 46 of Kenneth Shepard. Here comes Roebuck with a big head of steam. Going around the 28 and about to be the 46. He's about to get his lap back. With 40 laps to go. Going to be a very interesting short pit. Be interested to see if it bears fruit. So here comes the 30. Going to get his lap back. Oh, that's heartbreaking, though! Instead, he's gonna be the lucky dog.
Pull back that way.
That's not what he needed to see, and not what the 44 wanted to see. The 48. Chris Stonerock. Got loose, going to the outside of Lanin, and just lost it.
What? Chance.
Absolute heartbreak for the 30.
Pace car is going into three. Pace car is going into three.
Not what that 44 wanted to see either. Had a great gap built up. Expect pit road to be a busy place as the 44 comes down pit road. So who's going to win the race off of pit road? Oh, the 44 didn't quite line up in his box. That's going to lead me to believe that 33 of Tyler Leclerc is going to win this race off of pit road. Solid 2-3 seconds difference. Yep, the 33 down and away. Doesn't matter, though. Lightning fast pit stop by the 44. Comes out ahead of the 33. Cory Deal going to win the race off of pit road.
You gotta wait just one extra lap.
DG Swiss up into the top 5. Maybe. Oh, those are the cars that are a lap down that's coming on pit road now.
This is 100% fuel, right? What's that? 100% fuel?
I think it's 75.
30. That's 100.
I'd say save gas under caution just to be safe. That's just me.
So that's before he's currently playing.
He definitely has a lower gear. Or a higher gear than what he was instead of 8,000 RPM. Now all these guys are going to get waved around the pace car.
You'll just remind me after the race when you change it.
Oh, you have the right number. It's just the wrong number on the car.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know if you were going to roll that. 38.
Yeah, I didn't have enough time to get the person who made it change it to a 38. But,
So we are 1 to green. Expect to watch these guys get waved around the pace car. So your leader is still the 44 of Cory Deal. Going to have Tyler Leclerc all over his rear end, as well as the 24 of Justin Sipes. DG Swiss up to 4th. We got Brian Conover here as well. Clint Roberts up here as well, man. Hard Charger right now, as they run, appears to be
Did Cody redeem like a drink right there?
15 Jeremy Sherry. He's made up 17 spots so far.
Yeah, that was just weird.
Pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Great restart by both the 44 and the 33. Leclerc side by side with Deal as they head into 1. Cory going to clear the 33 as they come off turn 2, but Ty going to have a big run down the backstretch. Here comes the 24 of Justin Sipes as well. So Leclerc peeking to the inside. Cory going to come down to cover. Coming to 33 laps to go. And here comes Justin Sipes with a big run on the outside as they come off turn 4. Side by side for the lead. Leclerc on the inside of Deal. Deal going down to cover. Here comes Justin Sipes on the outside. Cory playing with the draft now as they head back into turn 1. Sipes trying to make that outside work, and he did for a corner. And here comes Leclerc peeking back to the inside down the backstretch. Off turn 4, it's still the 44 Cory Deal out front. Is a big wiggle from the 33 of Leclerc. He's able to hold on to it and not lose too much time. Great save by the 33. Behind him, you see the 24, Justin Sipes, trying to get around him. That purple and gold, number 44, that's the car they're all chasing as they come down the backstretch now. Back into 3. 44 starting to nose out ahead. I'm not sure how much yellow flags in the air. Oh, the 95 of Jeremy Clapper, the 00 and the 28. Oh my God, Clapper gonna go up and almost over. And the 30 of Roebuck's involved. Man. Absolutely hate to see it.
Next car out of 2.
It's just the 30 trying to make the third lane work. Comes up and clips the 95 into the 34. Hate to see it. Bit of a, I almost say, an over-aggressive mood with still 30 laps to go. That's the result. Roebuck, after doing a pretty neat strategy of coming in before the stage break, led laps and kind of stayed with the main pack, but unfortunately when he tried to do a short pit, caution came out right when he did not need it, and that's the result there. Trying to battle back up front, but unfortunately a bit of a move that probably could have waited a little bit. So we're going to go back racing with less than 30 laps to go.
Can I get a black pair, please?
Matter.
Alright. Hopefully we'll get the 1 to green here. Get ready to go back racing with 27 laps to go. If not, we'll go back racing with 26 to go, more than likely.
Cory Deal sharing the lead. Justin had it, and
Roebuck had it.
Roebuck had it. Can I get a lap?
That's what I was actually just saying with Roebuck there. Caution in the middle of the green flag stops killed me.
I'll give you the tip.
If I would have just got past you right before the caution came out, I would have got the blue flag. Fuck that now. Not look back.
So we are 1 to green. Going to get ready to go back racing here with under 30 to go.
Yeah, Terry, let you go. Good.
Alrighty. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the 44, the 33, the 24? That's the main three we've seen up here all night. Or will Conover or Swiss or maybe even Roberts make some noise here late? So they get ready to head off turn number 4. A pace car going to make its way onto pit lane. And pace car is in. Green flag back in the air. Great restart once again by the 44 and the 33. 27 laps to go here from Homestead. Deal leads the way through 1 and 2. And coming off turn 2 down the backstretch, the 33 of Leclerc trying to get a run. Has a nice one. Almost grazes the wall. In fact, I think he did, actually. Coming down the backstretch. Back into turn 3. Cory Deal still showing the way here. The 24 of Justin Sipes trying to find a way around the 33 and the 44. Behind him, it's the 97 of Conover. Down the front stretch, it's still that 44. That's the main car both these boys are chasing. Off 2, down the backstretch. Deal still leading, and I think these guys still have a set or 2 of tires remaining. So when they use that, that could definitely be a factor. So we got 25 laps to go. Cory with a car length gap over the 33. Down the backstretch, Leclerc still trying to get a run somewhere. Right now, these two guys, they have broken away from the rest of the field. I don't know if they're saving, but the gap these guys have leads me to believe they're probably not. And one thing I will say here, that 33 is at a particular advantage because what he can do, as long as he has the draft of the 44, he does not have to go 100%. He can save his tires till the very end of the run and then try and get around this 44 machine because the leader sets the pace of the race. I know that's kind of a no-duh thing to say, but the 44 Cory Deal, he has to drive fairly hard here to keep the 33 behind him, while the 33 can just kind of lay back a little bit and maybe save some tire. And that could be what he's doing right now. So once again, the gap still staying at about 1 car length.
Figures. Just figures.
As a 30 Roebuck. Contact made between the 9 as the yellow flag is in the air. So now we're going to go green with sub 20 laps to go. The 9 and the 23 both get loose.
All the way in the back. You get behind you, the scrap, man.
Just nowhere for the 30 Roebuck to go. You can hear the disdain in his voice over the radio there. Alright, do people come in? Possibly take their final set of tires.
If I stay out of the lot, though, I'd be a lot to the lead.
It just depends.
baby. That is gut-wrenching to see. It split just about 50-50. Whoo! Man, though. The 33 and the 44. Top 5 looks like they kind of stayed out. Man, that's definitely interesting, though. These guys on new tires, they're going to be absolutely flying through the field. Looks like 6 or so cars stayed out. Never mind. That is... Ooh, boy. That seems a little stacked. So 34 decides to come down pit road. 4 laps down. Man, that's even less people then.
He's been blinking the whole race.
Alright, gonna go back racing with probably 18 laps to go. Watch for these guys on new tires to absolutely just start flying. That 24 of Justin Sipes. About over 10 lap fresher tires than our leaders.
Clear, because someone didn't find me in time.
Alright, through 3 and 4. Pace car going to get ready to make its way onto pit road. Pace car's in. Green flag back in the air. Great restart by the 44 and the 33. 18 laps to go. Once again, watch for this 24 machine. Here comes Swiss as well. We're going to have battles everywhere pretty much here. Right now, though, Cory Deal still trying to hold off the 33 of Ty Leclerc. Coming to 17 laps to go. Here comes the 26. Or the 24, my apologies. Sipes with a huge run. Now right behind the 97 of Conover. 3 wide as they work their way off turn 2 down the backstretch. Meanwhile, Deal still the leader, pulling out ahead of the 33. Sipes is through the third. Oh, he's loose off of 4. I think a couple guys may have got loose. Cory Deal trying to hang on. Leclerc still running in second. Coming to 15 laps to go. Meanwhile, Sipes with over 10 lap pressure tires reeling these guys in. Yellow flag is in the air. The 15 Jeremy Scherer and Roebuck again. William Osterbrander's involved.
Just gonna say 38. Good job on that, man.
So yeah, my heart's beating fast.
Don't worry, man. Mine is good.
See what happens to the 15. Him and the 23, Daniel Llewellyn battling it out. Just about a little contact, maybe been some netcode contact between the 23 and the 9.
Wait for a minute, dude.
23 got loose, comes down right in front of the 15. Unfortunately, it was on from there. All right, I will say I'm expecting to see the 44 and the 33 come down pit road. I don't think they have much of a choice. They're just going to have to try and work through this field. And they're coming in.
Come on, you got this.
It was close, my lord. So the ones that stayed out are now coming down pit road. And they're going to have a lot of ground they're going to have to try and make up here with probably around 10 laps to go. So Justin Sipes going to be your leader. And the race off of pit road. Cory once again undershot it. Leclerc down and away. It's going to be close. Oh, my God. I think Leclerc got it. How about this, though? Justin Sipes, DG Swiss, and Michael Edwards. These guys are currently the top 4. I'm interested to see how far behind the leaders are now. So I imagine we're probably going to go back racing with 10 laps to go. 44 Cory Deal going to cross the line. He is in 10th. Not great, but it's definitely manageable. Behind the 33 of Ty Leclerc. We saw the 24 work that outside. And Cory's definitely not afraid of throwing it 3 wide. This race definitely is not over. looking for the one to green. So we're going to go back racing with 10 laps to go. Justin Sipes is your leader with DG Swiss in second. Michael Edwards and Joseph Selby round out the top four. Your hard charger right now is the 84 of Vincent Price. He's running in sixth. I'm going to say now, watch for this 33 and the 44 to make their way through this field. William Osterbrander there. As they work their way off turn 4. Pace car is in. And green flag back in the air. Great restart by the 24 of Sipes. DG not the best restart as yellow flags immediately in the air. The 37 of Cliff Mullins is around.
So I went 2.
Oh boy, this man took out the leaders. A stack up. That unfortunately gets the 37 of Cliff Mullins turned around.
Yeah, GG, Justin.
Say what now?
I'm curious if that 44, because I noticed he went to the outside. I'm curious. Yeah, he had to let the 28 by. At the line, he's went from 7th to 8th, actually. So Cory has lost a couple spots here.
Tires here, 6%.
33 of Leclerc's down to 10th.
That didn't used to lose this shit.
And I'm going to say it now. The less laps there are, the more I'm beginning to favor this 24's chances. So my guess is we're going to go back racing with 5 laps to go. Tyler Stillwell gets the lucky dog.
The 83 have severe weather side south, so that's why it was
I don't understand. I got a yellow. I don't know why I got it. But I'm going back.
He has been doing it the whole race.
Alright. See if we get the one to green. We won't, so we're going to probably go back racing with 5 laps to go. Deal and Leclerc, they're still hanging around at 8th and 10th. This is still not over, but I'm beginning to favor this 24's chances a lot more.
I'm out. The great guys. See ya.
Jim.
Alrighty. So we are 1 to green. It is going to get interesting quickly. Alright, as they come off turn 4. Pace car going to make its way onto pit road. And green flag in the air. And inside, once again, it has another stack up. The 24 is gone, though. As 44, Cory Deal. Oh, that's the wrong number here. Deal looking to the inside of Selby. And the 26 of DG Swiss. We're going to be 3, almost 4 wide down the backstretch. Leclerc trying to make a move. 3 wide. 3 wide down the backstretch. Deal able to clear the 33. 5 laps to go. The 44 are right behind the 26. The 83 continuing to have internet problems due to severe weather. I unfortunately feel his pain as they come down the front stretch. The 99 and the 26 and 44 all make contact down the front stretch with 4 laps to go. They're 3 wide again, just about. The 83 continuing to have some internet issues as the 33, the 99's into the outside wall. The 33 and 26 just about make contact. As the 24 of Sipes continuing to be up front. Continue to watch the 44 try and make his way up to the race lead. Here's the 14's around off turn 4. Michael Edwards spinning. Yellow flag. It's going to be a green-white checkered. An absolute heartbreak. So my God, everyone's still dodging. Fantastic job of everyone avoiding them. What in the world happened to the 14? Got loose coming off of 4. Man, oh man. Alright, well this, ladies and gentlemen, is where it's going to get interesting, though. We're going to have a green, white, checkered. Your leaders, the 24. Second is the 83 of Jarrett Talmadge. And we got the 44 of Cory Deal in third. And the 33 of Ty Leclerc in fourth. These boys are going to get one last chance to get a shot at this win. Edwards got the car refired, and he's unfortunately down to 17th.
What'd you say, Vinny? A. B. B for John. Lucky dog.
Still getting the lucky dog again. He's officially going on the lead lap now. All right, are we going one green? Or are we going back around? And we're still pacing. All right, so probably 2 to green. Once again, it's going to be a green, white, checkered. All right. So if we get the 1 to green, go back racing and settle it out. We are 1 to green. The 24 elects the inside. That's interesting. Now, what I would do in his shoes, I would have elected the outside and let that 83. You know, I think the 44 is still the fastest car. So I'd let the 83 kind of block Cory just due to the blinkiness of it all. But you still have that 33 to contend with on the inside. So, you know what? It's a fair call. He has 2 fast cars right behind him. He's definitely in a pickle either way. Alrighty. The 24 is kind of gassing it up and hitting the brakes, getting everything warmed up. Here they come off turn 4. Pace car going to get ready to make its way on the pit road. Pace car is in. Now it's in. Cory tried to time it. Green flag in the air is the 83. Getting a big push from the 33 of Ty Leclerc. Leclerc jumping down to the inside behind the 44. Side by side for second spot. The 24 still leads. Down the backstretch, the 44 trying to get a run as the 33 staying low to the inside of the 44. Here they come through 3 and 4. Deal trying to get a run. He has the 33 right behind him. White flag going to be in the air. 1 lap to go here from Homestead. Deal trying to line up the run as the 33 going to block the 83 in his mirror. Does anyone have anything left for the 24? Deal gets right to his bumper, gives him a little tap. So they come off turn 2, down the backstretch for the final time. The 24 has a car length lead. I'm not sure if the 44 is going to be able to get there in time. Here they come into 3 for the final time. Deal right behind. Not going to be able to get to him. Off turn 4, it's going to be the 24 as the 44 spins. The 24, Justin Sipes, wins at Homestead. Second goes to the 44 of Cory Deal, and the 33 of Ty Leclerc finishes third. There was a huge battle for third between the 83 and the 33.
I'm not a guy.
If anyone has anything they need to talk about, be sure to let me know. Or Dylan, we can all talk to you.
Yeah, I'll be hitting you up soon, dude.
Yeah, I will. Super.
right, as we wait for the top three to make their way into the interview room.
Pass them the point line, so that's why I didn't clear it.
Watching the 24, Justin Sibes burn it down here at Homestead.
My fault. There was a hole. It really wasn't. I didn't even think.
Alright, apologies. Next step.
Yeah, I was waiting for the bump there for you, honestly. I was 3 and 4.
All right, once again, as we wait for the top three. Hard charger tonight was the 84 of Vincent Price. He made up 20 spots here, up to 9th spot, so congratulations to that 84 machine. Right now it's right at 9 o'clock, so no one's still in the waiting room. I'll give it 2-3 more minutes here, and if not, I'm going to start going over the sponsor folder here. So I see Sipes is in his team chat. I'm just going to pull him in, I guess. Unless someone else very quickly jumps into the interview room, because I'd like to get it in order, but it's not happening. All right, so I'm just going to pull in the 24, Justin Sipes. Justin, you got a copy?
Yeah, man, what's up?
Nothing much, man. My God, what a finish and what a run. And I'm gonna call it an upset. You ran in the top 5 for a majority of the night, but tires kind of fell off. And then that late caution, you and a bunch of others came in before the top 2. Got those fresh tires, and in the end, you were able to hold off a hard-charging Cory Deal and Tyler Leclerc. Talk us through that.
I tell you, that freaking long run, man. They killed me on that long run speed, but I knew I could stick with them short run. Just had to have kind of the right circumstances, and I was honestly surprised when they didn't pit there when I pitted, because I mean that just seemed like the logical idea there. We had about 10 laps on the tires and a couple sets laying, so when they didn't pit, I was like, well, we're either in a real bad spot or a real good spot. We'll just have to find out. And that caution came out pretty quick after I got around the 97, and I was like, we're in a real good spot, and I just needed to maintain control on those last few restarts and hold off that sucker there at the end. That was some of the hardest driving I've done yet.
Well, are you able to quote Mark Martin? That's the hardest he ever drove and won.
Yeah, I'd have to say so.
Well, man, congratulations once again. I'm not sure if it was you or someone else that asked if Cory could share the lead. Well, he shared it right at the most inopportune moment for himself, and you capitalized, came home with the win, so congratulations. Any sponsor shout-outs on that number 24 car?
Yeah, man, I want to thank Liberty Auctions, Matt Mattingly, my buddy Chris Gilgan, and then the rest of my SHG boys. We were down one tonight. One had some internet problems, but we're here to stay, man, and we really enjoy being here.
Absolutely, man. I've been here broadcasting for 3 seasons. It's always good race. And I apologize that we're not live here tonight. Unfortunately, storms hit my neck of the woods and decided to make my internet turn to a toaster. But I'll get this thing uploaded overnight, let you go back and enjoy it.
Thanks, brother.
Alrighty, congratulations once again, my dude. That was the 24, Justin Sipes, your winner here tonight from Homestead. And once again, I do want to apologize for my internet being stupid. I'll get this thing up and going hopefully here very shortly. But first, got a little bit of business to take care of here. First and foremost here, no particular order. Like the entire Sidewinder Racing League family, we cover their Tuesday night Fort Worth Screen Print and Thursday night Marble Mobile Detail and Truck Series. Like thank Fort Worth Screen Print, Elite Outdoors, MSP Knives, Ballista Packs. Dysautonomia awareness, DG Swiss for bringing us awareness about dysautonomia, DGSRacing.com, Maribel's mobile detailing, and Stack Up. On that note, I've been the Cheesecake Trenton Sneed. I hope you all enjoyed. See y'all hopefully live Thursday night for the Maribel Mobile Detailing Truck Series.